Hi and welcome to the Knitting It Up podcast. My name is Annie. I'm coming to you from Montreal, Quebec, Canada, where I live with my husband, Alex, who normally is in this podcast with me, but right now he's on a bit of a knitting hiatus given that it's summer. And our little boy, Luke, which has made a few appearances now on my podcast, so if you would like to go see some previous episodes, you get to meet him. If you hear some crying, or not really crying, but playing in the background, Luke is currently in his crib and he loves his mobile, so he tends to yell at it. So you might hear a bit of that along with some of the music, which I think has stopped and I should go restart it. That's better. So I'm sorry if you hear a little bit of the same music over and over. That is life with a almost 3-month-old. What you gonna do? So it's been a little bit of time since our last podcast. I think it's been about 2 weeks. Not much has changed, I'd say, although it feels like I've probably taken on a lot of new projects, and I've been experimenting with a new hobby as well, which I'll get into a bit later. That was Luke. So I think I'll just start off by talking about Worldwide Knitting in Public Day, which happened on Saturday, June the 10th. I was hosting a little get-together in the park just for people who were local who wanted to meet up and knit a bit, and it was a really pleasant and awesome turnout. I think we were about 12 people, which was about 10 more than I was expecting. I knew that myself and Amma would be there, but other than that, it was just a pleasant surprise to see all those people come out and knit in public. It was so nice meeting all of you, really fun get together, and we should definitely do it again, maybe at a park that's a bit closer for some of you. This is Luke. He wanted to be part of the action, so we're gonna see if we can podcast a little bit together until Daddy comes home. Luke has been pretty active today, I'd say. Doesn't love napping during the day, unfortunately, but we took some nice walks. It was a bit hot, so I tried not to keep him out in the sun too long, and had him pretty well covered when he was in his stroller. But he's wearing a pretty cute onesie. Good job, little boy. Ugh. Okay. So yeah, this is my little one. He's pretty awesome. And the people at Knitting in Public got to meet him, so that was fun, and they met Alex as well. Yes, like I was saying, so I got to meet some pretty great people. A few were super generous and gave me little gifts. Thank you, Laura, and thank you, Gina. Gina gave me some minis that I'm going to show you a bit later for my baby blanket. And Laura gave me some little, words are hard, not progress keepers, but the other things that keep your spot when you're knitting. Stitch markers. Yay, mommy. Okay, so yeah, thank you, Laura. Thank you, Gina. It was really fun. We'll definitely do it again. Yeah, so I think that's all I really wanted to say about Knitting in Public Day. It was definitely not a lot of people that I saw anyways in the park knitting besides us, but no one really gave us any weird comments or anything. I was kind of expecting some onlookers, but it was pretty good. Yeah, so thank you guys for coming, and I hope you guys had as much fun as I did. What else can I talk to you about until Alex gets home to take care of this wild thing? I think I'll talk to you about my Cal. So I'm doing a Cal co-hosted with Knit Pearl Dog, who's Chantal, and she has a really great podcast, so you should go check her out as well while you're here. So our Cal is called Tricoat Blues, so you can use that hashtag on Instagram. And basically the theme is something old, something new, something borrowed, something blue. To be clear, you do not have to meet all those criteria. They are just guidelines. So if you want to knit something blue, you qualify. If you want to knit something new, meaning like maybe a new pattern or just use some new yarn that you got within the last year, you qualify. Something old would be something about 3 years or older. Yeah, something borrowed would be maybe like a fiber share or something that you received from someone. Yeah, so those are the criteria. Basically, the more categories that you fit into, the more entries you get. There's a finished object thread on Knit Pearl Dog's Ravelry group, which is the Skein Game podcast. So I'll put a little link under the YouTube video for you guys to go and share your projects there. And that's where we're going to be drawing the prizes from. So please go participate. I might do a prize draw from my thread as like a little chatter prize. So if you want to go post what you're planning on working on in there, you might win something fun. Luke likes the camera. Mwah. So that's the cal. It goes from June 1st to August 1st. Basically at least 100 grams of yarn to qualify as a project. So if you have socks you want to knit, or if you have a sweater, you know, it's all good. So I'm knitting currently a sweater for it, which I'll share with you guys soon, which is living in my Fringe Supply Co bag. And I'm also gonna finish a pair of socks, and I'm hoping to start my Vertices Unite shawl very, very soon, which I spoke about in more detail on a previous podcast, and I shared what kind of yarns I was using. It's all blue yarn, essentially, so it fits really well with the theme. You agree? Are you seeing yourself? I think he sees himself in the camera. Yes, you're the cute little boy in the corner. Oh, Julie. The magic of editing. Yes. So, other than that, I'm just gonna put him here on my lap. So he's gonna look a little funny, but he's here, I promise. So, other than that, what has been new with us? Luke is almost 3 months old. Mommy, aka me, has come up with a new hobby, which is dyeing yarn. A friend of mine has moved into the area, and she has basically given me her basement so that I can dye my yarn in and have a little yarn studio, which is so much fun. And so I've been just experimenting with that, and it is so creative. It's such a creative outlet for me. I couldn't ask for anything better, really, and I really just become addicted. I go there with Luke sometimes, and my best friend Holly will take care of Luke and just play with him, get some auntie time in, and I get to go and dye a little bit. So it's a nice break, and yeah, I kind of can't wait to show you guys some of the yarns that I've been making. And first, let me just say that I will be doing my first ever yarn update probably the end of the month. It's all going to be one of a kind because I am experimenting a lot, and I've come up with some colors that are going to be consistent, but I'll get more into that a bit later once I've really perfected my methods. But until then, I figure why not do some one of a kind updates. You guys might like it, you guys might not. So if it's your cup of tea, I hope you join me during an update. And if it's not, that's okay too. But I will be sharing some of the yarn that I'm making. And yeah, so I've been really having fun with it. I've been coming up with names for my bases and kind of deciding what kind of direction I want to go in. Look, I'm not looking to be like the next Madeline Tosh anytime soon, but if it's something that I can feasibly do on the side for a little bit of, you know, time per week, a few hours here and there, and make a sizable update every once in a while, I would love to do that. Yeah, in worst case, I make myself really pretty things if nobody else likes it. But I brought a few to the Knitting in Public Day just to show some people and get some feedback, and it was pretty positive feedback. I'm really glad that people really liked what I'm doing. I've sent a skein to Chantal of the Skein Game podcast, and who is also Knit Pearl Dog, to get some feedback from her to see what she thinks of the yarn. I'm trying out a few different bases, so like I'm saying, nothing is really set in stone yet. So once I have more of an idea and a template of what I'm doing, and kind of developing my own look and yarns, I'm going to definitely do some more regular updates. But until then, we'll do some one of a kinds. So I've decided to name all my bases after Montreal related things. So Espace Tricot came out with a new line of their own linen, and they named them all Montreal related things as well. So I didn't want to like go too close to that, you know, give them their own thing. But for me, my area in which I've basically grown up is super important to me and has been a big part of who I am, which is the NDG area in Montreal. And so I think I'm going to name my bases after some of the streets in NDG. So that's pretty simple. Yeah, it's just fun and it means something to me. So I've written down some. I haven't completely decided which base is going to be which, but yeah, it should be really fun and very Montreal oriented. And then the colors, the colorways that I'm going to be supplying in my shop and stuff are all named after songs. So I'm very, very musical. Actually, that's a lie. I don't play any instruments. I'm not really good in that way. Played piano for a few years growing up, but wasn't super dedicated to it. But I do love music, and music is a big part of my life. I can't really go a day without listening to at least some music, so I've decided to name them after songs that mean something to me or just songs that I like right now. So you'll see that a few of the colorways you might recognize the name of the song. It might have you wondering which song is that. If you're curious, just ask me. I can tell you what song it is. But I'll share a couple with you now. I think Luke is cooperating enough. Oh, that hair, boy. I think I made it worse. Okay, so I'll show you some of them. This was the first one. Oh, and if it's not a song, it's a pop culture reference because I can't resist. I'm such a pop culture junkie. So this is one of the first ones that I ever dyed. It was kind of a happy mistake. Please excuse how they look right now because they're not in the perfect shape. I should have done this before podcasting, but now Luke is here and I don't have a free arm. But this is one of the colors. So I don't know if you can see it super well. Let me see if I can. Yeah, I'll just hold it like this. I think you get the idea. So it's brown with purples and a bit of pink, some kind of off-white, grays, and a lot of speckled black, and just some black in there in general. I love it so much. I would make a sweater out of this in a minute. It's called Out of the Woods. So that was the first one I ever made. And this will definitely be one of them that I'm going to be recreating because I know the recipe for it and I've tried and I can pretty reliably remake it. Now the ones I'm showing you, like this one, are not the final colors, so they might look a little different. You like that one or you don't like that one? They might look a little different in the updates, but this is one of them that will be for sale, and when I sell them as one of a kinds, I will tell you if there's more pinks, if there's more blacks or browns, and you can decide if that's for you. The permanent color Out of the Woods will be definitely part of my yarns, but it doesn't quite look like that one, so that's why it's one of a kind, basically. Whoa, where are you going? What you doing? Are you happy? Do you want to go play some more? Talk to me. Okay. Another one that I made, which was, I think I can recreate it, but I'm not 100% sure yet. So this is one of my favorites. It's called Madness. So lots of purples, kind of lilacs, blue, like kind of like a royal rich blue, and then some darker purples. So it's really pretty. Oh. There you go. Might have to take a break if Luca doesn't agree with this. But let's put him. You want to see some cute baby bum? Oh. He likes to be on the shoulder. So, yeah. So those two colors, I'm hoping I can repeat the last one. So that, again, the purpley blue one is Madness, and that one was a little harder to recreate. It was kind of another beautiful mistake. So I'll see if I can recreate it. You like that one, huh? He's a slobbery mess. Just a slobbery baby. Oh my, I should change him. Oh my god, I'm a bad mom. You know, I don't really want to change him because he's gonna scream bloody murder. Does that make me a bad mom? Whatever. If it does, it does, but he's happy right now. He's very cuddly, and if I change his onesie, he's going to attack me. So I'm gonna keep him in his little slobber onesie. as long as he's happy. That's all that matters. Yeah. He seems to love me, so it's okay. So another color that I did, which is a recreatable one and will be regular, hopefully, if you guys like it. Again, let me know which ones you like, because if you don't like them, I'm not going to bother recreating them. But if you tell me you like them, then I will definitely make them a regular appearance. So this is one of my favorites. I haven't even taken the bands off, and he's pulling my hair. Okay, so I haven't taken the bands off yet. This podcast should not be called Knitting It Up. It should be called, like, Knitting Mom, because this is what this is. But yeah, so this one's my favorite so far, and it's called Lua. There you go. I'll try to hide the mess that I made. But so it has the same kind of purples that you saw before in the Madness color. Luke, don't distract people. So like the dark mauvey color, but it has also this very, is it gonna show well? Light blue that's mixed in, and then some white. So this is Lua. And I love it. I mean, it's probably one of my favorites. I would buy this in a second. So I hope you guys like this one. It's, again, something that I can recreate and something that I've been really enjoying making. So this will definitely be a one-of-a-kind. Well, it'll be in the one-of-a-kind update because I have some of it, and it's on a base that I'm not sure I'm going to repeat again. All the ones I've shown you so far are on an 80-20. So 80% merino, 20% nylon. Perfect for socks, shawls, sweaters, what have you. I will definitely keep making 80-20s, but this supplier might not be my regular supplier. So again, that's why they're all part of the one-of-a-kind update. You get it? We're good? I can stop saying one-of-a-kind update? Perfect. So then this one was another happy mistake, and it's called Surf's Up. So there's a little turquoise blue and then some royal blue speckles. It's just gorgeous, if I do say so. Yeah. This is also on an 80-20, and I love it. Yeah, so that one got a pretty good reaction at Knitting in Public, and Catherine, a friend of mine, liked it a lot, so we'll see if that becomes the new home. But yeah, let me know if you like that one, because I can try to recreate it for sure. Luke, Luke, you're so full of beans. Okay, and then I have one more to show you. This one is a regular, definitely a regular. It was what kind of inspired me to start dyeing, and it was the first color that I had a clear vision of what I wanted, and it's called Oi with the Poodles already. So here it is. It's basically pinks, a little bit of brown speckles, and a little bit of black speckles. So I'll show you this side of it. What do you think, Luke? Not a fan? Not a fan? Not a fan. It's okay, I like it. So that one is obviously a Gilmore Girls reference, Oi with the Poodles already. That's going to be a regular colorway for us. Might not look exactly like that, but yeah, that's more or less it. I have some other colors, but I'll let you be surprised with that when I do an Etsy update. And yeah, so that's all for me dyeing right now. I am ordering some yarn. I've done a bit of research on some yarn suppliers, and have found a few that I'm more interested in ordering from in the future, and I'll get some bases from them. And then I can do proper updates. So yeah, let me know what you think. I've been really enjoying it, so you know, it's a really fun hobby, and if I can share it with you guys because it's something that you're interested in, that's all the better, and it makes it all the more fun. So I hope you let me know what you think. We're gonna take a break. Okay, Daddy's home. So I'll just run through the yarns real quick again. So this is Madness. This is Oi with the Poodles already. This is Surf's Up. This is Lua. And this is Out of the Woods. Yeah, so that's what I've been dyeing. Hope you like it. Let's move on to what I've been knitting. Or, yeah, we'll move on to what I've been knitting. So, I started a new pair of socks. This one's for Alex. In one of the colors, Out of the Woods, which is the last one I showed you, and in a kind of darker colorway. It came out a bit darker than I intended, but anyway, so this is what the ball looks like. You can really see those little pinks and purples. And I'm just doing a basic, simple vanilla sock with a heel, flap, and gusset, and that's what I'm on right now is the heel. But so that's what it looks like knit up. This is the Out of the Woods. So it'd be nice if it didn't blow out. Yeah, so that's it. You can really see the, okay, it's looking, okay. I think that's a bit better. I think it's blowing out the color a little, but it's, okay, here. So it's really nice, deep, rich browns with a bit of pink and a bit of purple and black. So I think it's gonna be a really nice pair of socks. Like I said, I could do a whole sweater in this for myself and I'd be really happy with it. So that's the Out of the Woods color, but a slightly darker version. So I'm still on the first sock for that. Okay, so yes, my current work's in progress. So I cast on a sweater. It's the Edgartown Light by Alicia Plummer, and it's a V-neck sweater in DK weight, and I'm using the Julie Asselin Les Eaux DK in her Charlotte colorway. So where am I? Yes, so this is the front of the sweater. Yeah, so that's basically what it looks like, and I'm alternating skeins every row because I really want these speckles to be spread out and to look, you know, randomized and not too concentrated in the same area. I'm knitting the size, the 40 inch. So yeah, that's what it looks like. It has little specks of pink, yellow, blacks, browns, even a little bit of red, I would say. And so that's the V-neck. I'm assuming I'm gonna pick up around here. And yeah, I'm kind of halfway down the body, I'd say, maybe a little less than half. But I'm really enjoying it. I'm loving the yarn as usual. Yeah, it's going by really, really fast. I think I've been knitting with fingering weight for so long that DK is just like such a pleasant change, and it just seems to be flying off my needles. So I'm really enjoying it. It's what I go to every night to sit down and knit with, and yeah, I'm hoping to be done it soon and to have it ready for fall and maybe even wear it to Knit City, which Alex and I are going to with Luke. So that'll be fun, and if you see us there, maybe come see us. I'll have a few surprises in store. Just come and say hi. Luke agrees. So yeah, that's what I'm currently working on. It's the main thing that I've been knitting and been wanting to knit. So I've also been knitting the sock for Alex, like I showed before. So those are the two main things. Now, I'll show you something else that was a work in progress last week, which has kind of been left aside a little bit just because, yeah, this sweater has been everything to me. So I'll show you that in a second. And the Julie sweater has been living in my Fringe Supply Co bag. So I love this bag. It's such a good size bag. Keep my headphones in there. So that's it. The other project that I've been knitting a lot is the Quicksilver shawl by Melanie Berg in the and I'm using Quince & Co yarn in their Turn. And if you want to know more details about it, you can check out my Ravelry page because I have all the information and all the colorways there, and it's living in my Ginger Snap That bag, which has little foxes on it. and this was part of a Yarn Inc. Club for the month of March. Which this bag is really good size for a nice big shawl. I could even fit a sweater in here, I'm pretty sure. But yeah, I'm in the middle of a row. Okay, so I'm in the middle of a row, but this will just give you an idea of what the shawl has been looking like. It's almost done. It's more than halfway. Sorry, Luke and Alex are playing and Luke is having a really good time. So that's what you're hearing. But yeah, so that's the shawl. I've been trying to weave in the ends as I go a little bit, and I think blocking is gonna really make it shine, but I'm really liking the colors on it. It reminds me of like a really nice Maine color scheme, like kind of seaside. Yeah, so, oh my God. So I'm gonna go play with them soon, so let's hurry this up. Yeah, so that's one of my shawls. It's living in my bag, and I'm gonna start knitting on it again soon. It's just, I've been really wanting to knit on the sweater, so I've been letting myself because I think I've been knitting a lot of fingering weight and it's starting to get to me. So, also been knitting a lot of shawls, so the sweater is kind of a nice welcome change. Next we have acquisitions, so something that I've got this month, and I ordered with Amma on the Woolenvine update, is this beautiful color. It's called I Am No Bird, and it's in her 80-10-10 base, superwash merino cashmere nylon, in fingering weight, and it is so pretty. It's blown out if I go too close, but this is pretty accurate. So it has beautiful speckles. Yeah. I don't know what this is going to be yet, but it has to be something really special. And I'm probably going to combine it with one of the other colors of hers that I have, which is Daydream. So we'll see. I really want to do like an exploration station with it, but I have to find some patterns that show how to make it with maybe 2 or 3 colors, well, 3 to 4 colors, because I don't really want to mix too many colors with it. I want it to be a fairly neutral version of it. So we'll see if that ever happens, but that's kind of where I've been thinking, or maybe just another Stephen West pattern with it, or maybe some brioche. We'll see. So in previous podcasts, I've spoken about the blanket that I want to make for Luke, and how I've restarted it because I didn't like where I was heading, and I want to do only greens and blues now. And Gina, who came to Knitting in Public Day, brought me so many cute little minis that I could add to my blanket. So I'm going to show some of them, not all of them, because I'm running out of time. But here's one of them. Here's another one. Like, this is so cute. I think that she said this colorway is called Hulk, which I can totally see. Let's see if I can find a few more. There's another one. So thank you so much. Like I said, I use like about 9-gram minis for them, and I have some more. So here's what I'm thinking for the blanket. The memory blanket, I adore it, but I feel like because I started one and pulled it out, I don't really want to start one right away. So what I'm thinking is to do a scarfy thing, but baby blanket form. Scarfy thing is pretty popular right now. A lot of people are making one, including Kristen from the Yarngasm podcast. Yeah, and I don't really know who else right now. Christy Glass made one, and his Bastrico, Lisa made one. So I think I'm gonna make that, but in blanket form. So stay tuned. I'll let you know how that goes. I really want to cast it on, but I'm trying to control myself until I at least finish a sock, or yeah, mainly a sock. Then I have to knit another sock. I shouldn't cast it on though. You're gonna probably see me post an Instagram picture of me casting it on. But anyways, I'll try not to. I'm totally gonna cast it on. Amalia Vespastrico also gave me a little mini. This is, as she put it, vintage Tanis in a color that doesn't look like this anymore. This is Tidal. I think Tanis still makes Tidal, but it doesn't look quite like this. It's so pretty and it's so soft. So that's gonna go in the baby blanket as well. Yeah, so if I did a scarfy thing, this could be like a pretty decent sized square or like little rectangular part of it. Yeah, so we'll see, but I think it's definitely gonna be super cute. Whatever it is, it's gonna be gorgeous. So, thank you, Amelia. She went to TNNA. I miss her, and I'm jealous. So one more acquisition. I went to Espastico with, I was on a Friday. I couldn't stay for Knit Circle, but I saw Amelia, and I blame her for this. I think she enabled me, but I got a beautiful ball of the Scrumptious Pearl in her, what's it called? It's their Straight Me Up base, and it's called Come Sail Away. You know what? Who else I blame for this? Sandy by the lakeside. Because she's knitting one, and I think I just fell in love with it when I saw it. So that's the Scrumptious Pearl logo. Beautiful colors. I can't wait to cast these on. We'll see. These might be a gift for someone special, but or it might be for me. We'll see. I haven't made myself socks yet. Oh no, I made one pair, but they were like really big. Yeah, so we'll see. Thanks Sandy and Amelia for the enabling. But I love it, so can't complain. Luke, Mommy's trying to podcast. So I won an Instagram giveaway, and I came in the mail, and this was from Fibershare. And so I got another pin for Knit Club, and this will go to my mother-in-law because I already have one. And I love it, so she'll be part of my Knit Club. And I also got these really gorgeous stitch markers from Marin Textiles. And lastly, I got a Progress Keeper. So I've never won anything really on an Instagram giveaway, so that was really cool. Yeah, thank you so much. It was really fun to win something, Erin. I just saw your note, Erin. So yeah, I really hope my mother-in-law likes it. I instantly thought of her when I saw that I won, because she could be part of my Knit Club. So I hope Fiona enjoys it. Alex is currently holding Luke. You know what, maybe I'll just show you.
I'm coming.
Oh, he's coming this way. Oh, hi, Luke. Hi. Is he okay like that?
Yeah, look
Okay.
at he's holding himself up.
What a good boy. Hi, baby. Hi, baby. Mm-hmm. Very important. Baby feet. Yes, my favorite part. Oh, he's slobbering. Okay, bye, Luke. Thank you. Okay, so I'm trying to think what else I wanted to talk about or what else I had to show you. I think that was it. It's not going to be the longest episode, actually. That's life with a 3-month-old. So this episode has been about as random as my life. I hope you've enjoyed it, though. Alex made a brief appearance. I don't think you saw his face, but that was him. And Luke is still airplaning around the room while drooling and sucking on Alex's finger. So that's my life. He's like the cutest thing in the world. Yeah.
I really enjoy like putting them in the side of the frame like that.
Yeah, Alex really enjoys that.
I really enjoy that.
Okay, well, thank you all for coming. Thank you for those who subscribed. I'm almost at my 500 follower giveaway, so please subscribe, and yeah, go check out my Ravelry page, and you can see how to enter for that giveaway. It's super simple, and I'll be giving away a skein of Woolberry Fiber Co. So please subscribe and participate in the forums. It's really fun, and I hope you guys join us on our Cal. Yeah, Knit Pearl and Dog and I are super chill about it, so if you want to double dip, triple dip, whatever you want to do, no problem. And there'll be some cool prizes. I mean, I have already put away some yarn that I dyed for that giveaway, for that Cal, so I hope you guys join us, and yeah, give me all the feedback you want about my yarn. I'd love it. and I hope you guys have a super week. Happy Monday, happy knitting, and yeah, take care, and I'll see you guys soon. Bye. He drooled on me.
Perfect intro.
Okay, bye-bye.